After a working day, it's time to spend some quality time with family as best as we can. This is excellence, and that's our subject for today. In last week's video, we talked about the PDCA cycle, a method that was created about a century ago and still used nowadays effectively. We talked about the steps of this method as well as what to do in each of those steps. Also, we gave a practical example of an application. We also saw that the PDCA cycle can be used several times. After consolidating on the new level, you can apply it again, continuously improving. Today, in our video, we'll talk about excellence in order to bring reflection and also provocations that will take us to the next level, and so that we can be examples for our teams, our colleagues, or family. How many of us, when we go to a restaurant, for example, like to receive a dish that is very well done, well prepared, tasty, very flavorful? And how many of us have been through the situation of receiving a dish that seemed to have been prepared, to have been made without affection, without care, in a sloppy way? In the same restaurant, the same dish can be made with the same ingredients, by the same cooks, and with very different results. In this example, a well-executed dish with care at the right cooking point will certainly be a source of pride for those cooks, for the restaurant owner, and above all, it will be a reason for customer satisfaction. That satisfied customer will leave happy, with a very good impression, with a very good memory of that meal. Will recommend and speak well of that restaurant. In other words, that restaurant will become more and more competitive in the market. Similarly, when we have an activity or responsibility to perform, it is important that we are aware of our care when performing it. We must seek to carry out that activity from the simplest one to the most complex one, the best way. Philosopher Mário Sérgio Cortella, during a lecture, he asks his audience if they were doing the best or they were doing the possible. And he reinforces that we must do the best until we are able to do even better. This is the essence of excellence. Excellence is not linked with knowledge, with study or financial resources, but with the attitude and commitment to do the best that we can until we have better conditions to do even better. Always seeking to do better and better every day, every time. Another interesting example comes from sports. I already commented here at Leandership about how a pit stop was like in the 1950s, when it took more than 1 minute to be performed. Nowadays, a complete pit stop takes less than 2 seconds. This is the constant search for excellence, always doing the best in the conditions of that specific moment. By adopting an attitude of excellence when carrying out our most common activities, we leave part of us in those around us, leaving examples, inspiration and motivation, so that people have the same type of attitude. Think of people who are dear for you. Certainly, they acted with excellence and left a mark on you, your parents, teachers, leaders, colleagues, teamworks, family, friends, for example. Excellence is an attitude of constant improvement. Let us not be mediocre, not in the pejorative way, but in the essence of that word, neither bad nor good, on average. Let us do with care, always in the best way. Whoever wants to do it well finds a way. Who doesn't want, finds an excuse. I hope I have provoked the reflection on doing the best every day. Today better than yesterday, and tomorrow better than today. This is the essence of excellence. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and follow Leandership on social media. Next week, Leandership will come back to you with more content made with great care for you. See ya!